So what is going on, guys? It's Brandon here.
And it's Jamie here.
And today we're going to be looking at Wave 6 and how likely a remaining GBA course is.
Now, in every wave of the Booster Course Pass so far, we've had one GBA remake. It's been a ground-up remake, and for the most part, they've been amazing. Sky Garden.
For the most part. Anyway.
And we don't believe they'll be ditching this trend for Wave 6.
No, it's a sound trend and it works. It gives Nintendo content and some absolutely beautiful content a lot of the time. I mean, just look at Boo Lake, Snowland, Riverside Park. They're all stunning.
They are absolutely lovely.
And the recently revealed Sunset Wilds, absolutely amazing, right?
Now, so that just leaves the question, what is going to be the GBA track in Wave 6?
Absolutely.
So we're going to what we're going to do is, we're going to list down the contenders. We're going to tell you what we think. Are they likely? Are they not likely? Do we want to see them? Do we not want to see them? Are they in tour? Are they not in tour? That's what we're listing. Going to be.
All right. Okay then. So starting off, we have Peach Circuit. Now, this track is in tour, and it had a decent remake, and it changed the layout, but it has no chance. There are way too many daytime circuits.
Now, this is not a Wave 6 track. This is not a finishing up a massive DLC kind of track.
Absolutely not.
This is a Mario Kart DS kind of remake. It's just not coming at all. And that leads us on to Shy Guy Peach. Oh,
no
God.
chance.
Yeah, no, sorry.
It's also not in the gaps, doesn't have a remake in tour, and would conflict with a more likely track later on. Anyway, next we have Bowser Castle 1. Yes, it's in tour, but it's tiny and boring, so no.
And it's overshadowed by literally all of its older brothers.
Absolutely. Talk about one of those older brothers for me now, Jamie.
Yep, Bowser Castle 2. We last saw this in DS, and the last time we're ever going to see this track is in DS. This is not coming back either.
It was in tour, but yeah, sure.
Yes, in tour, but it's not coming back.
Yeah.
Now,
like, the other two are way more likely.
Yeah, now onto a track that we think could actually be likely.
Yes, Luigi Circuit. Now, this track has a decent chance. Yes, it's a circuit track, but it has the most unique circuit track look to date now.
And not just that, but for a circuit track, it's quite difficult.
Yeah, it's actually a good one.
It's a good circuit track, probably, and a lot of people say the best circuit track. I
would honestly have to agree with that, honestly. It's up there.
It is. And
Alright.
And now onto Cheep-Cheep Island. Not out of the question. It could. It certainly could.
I mean, it's got a colossally better chance than Shy Guy Beach, but it's only the only thing it has going for it is that it's a beach track, which would be unique for Wave 6, and it's in tour.
Yeah, my only justification for it is that if you ignore Bowser Castle and Rainbow Road, it's the only other unique theme from Super Circuit that hasn't come back.
Yeah.
So, looking at it like that, maybe, but I don't think so. I think there's better options.
All right, moving on to one of the more underwhelming tracks from Super Circuit, but an absolutely bitchin' remake in tour, Yoshi Desert. The music slaps, and it's amazing, but the issue with this is that I do kind of think Sunset Wilds has killed its chances a little bit.
Yeah,
now, I don't think they're going to give us 2 desert Super Circuit tracks.
My counter-argument to Brandon's little point there is that we've already had 2 Super Circuit desert tracks. We've already had Cheeseland, and we have Sunset Wilds. But what stops them bringing back the 3rd? But I mean,
if we got the hat trick, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I just think it's overshadowed by some of the other choices, though.
Yeah, with one of those right now. How about you tell us, Jamie?
Oh, yes. Bowser Castle 3. Now, this is the fan favourite of the Bowser Castles, the GBA. By far. It's the most unique in terms of theming. It's come back a good amount of times. The only issue is that we need to end on a big Bowser Castle.
Yeah.
And the recent remake of 4 just does it. It's very unique.
Yeah. And this one, while it has a lot of, like, sort of fan service and, like, it's a pretty popular track, last seen in Mario Kart Wii, despite also being in tour, its tour remake changed a few things, and there's BC4 is just a lot more likely.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to Lakeside Park.
Nope.
Now, this is one of the 2 tracks that is in the gaps right now. The other being Cheeseland. We're obviously not talking about Cheeseland because it's already in the game. But this one has a problem. It crosses over with Riverside Park's music.
Not just that, but it crosses over with its entire theme.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I've just realised it's not the same music. Haha. But
Oh,
it does have the same theme.
It's effectively like bringing back another Donut Plains. It's
Yep.
just not going to happen, is it? Unfortunately, it's a good track, and I'd say probably before the remake, it was the fan favourite out of the two, especially because of the volcano. But
Absolutely, yeah.
and if it came back, I wouldn't be beside myself crying.
No.
But I think there's other tracks to bring back. Speaking of which, Broken Pit. Just kidding.
You see, this one actually does have the music overlap. This does share its music with Boo Lake and its theme. So yeah, no chance.
But on to probably the best chance for a track.
This is what I would call the best Bowser Castle chance in Bowser Castle 4. I mean, the remake in Tour is fantastic. It's the first remake it's got in 22 years.
You're right, and it's been done up as well. Like, the graphics look amazing. It almost looks like it's been custom made.
Yeah, they also slightly changed it too. So it's like, instead of it being like the nuclear reactor looking track, it's now had its roof caved in.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah, 22 years of Nintendo ignoring it really did a number on the castle. But
Exactly.
I think this has the best chance. However, we do have to mention SNES BC3, which is more likely than this track. So we do have to keep that in mind.
Like, that track is purpose made for a Deluxe. Have you seen how its remake looks? It's perfect.
We have, but now on to the last one. And this one, it's unfortunately, and I'm sad to say, but it's not out of the picture, and that is GBA Rainbow Road. Now, listen, as much as we all want Wii Rainbow Road, we do. We've all been saying it's coming. It's going to be the perfect way to end off this brilliant DLC.
Yeah.
But we've just had 2 Wii tracks out of nowhere. Are they compensating?
It could be.
And
if they are, what's going to go in Wii Rainbow Road's stead? What's going to be there in place of it?
Now, let's look at the trend of how they've brought back the Rainbow Roads in Mario Kart 8. They've gone from N64, and then they went for SNES, and they went for 7. So now you have 8 and 7, and then you have N64, and you have SNES. Now, the 2 choices only can be Wii and GBA. DS and GBA, DS and GameCube are ruled out, but it's just which one is it? Now,
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, looking at the trend, it's probably going to be GBA, and I don't want to say that.
Yeah, because like Wii Rainbow Road is it's just much better.
It is, but I'd say the most likely track to come back, I don't want to say it's Yoshi Desert. Luigi Circuit would be good. Rainbow Road though, it's something about it kind of
works.
Like, honestly, 2 minutes ago we didn't even entertain the idea, but
yeah. And just before recording, Jamie brought it up to me, and we was a little bit concerned that, oh wow, this might actually be plausible.
I mean, they needed to fit this GBA track for this wave into, somewhere. Have they done it with this?
And has all of that come from just killing Mushroom Bridge with Moonview?
Yeah. Anyway, I think that'll be it for this video though, guys.
Absolutely.
Please do tell us what you think in the comments. Which track would you like to see? Which track do you think will come back?
And also leave a like down below if you enjoyed.
Yeah.
That's going to be it for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
See you guys.